Hello and welcome to the 92nd edition of the Bacardi Cup and 2019 Bacardi Invitational Regatta in Miami. The regatta is one of the most renowned competitions in the sailing calendar, with a long and celebrated history established in Cuba in 1927. Since then, the Bacardi Cup has grown greatly and is known the world over, attracting an international and star-studded lineup of America's Cup, Volvo Ocean Race, Olympians, and World Championship names, racing alongside a talented group of amateur teams.
Welcome to the 92nd version of the Bacardi Cup Regatta. We're looking at a great week of sailing. The weather is going to be wonderful. We have a couple days with breeze, a couple days with perfect sailing conditions, and by Saturday everybody should be very happy with their days of racing.
It has long been a must-do event on everyone's sailing calendar, guaranteeing world-class sailing, backed up by the intrigue of the immense heritage and prestige of the event. In 2019, the event is celebrating its 92nd anniversary, and for 57 straight years, it has called the beautiful waters of Biscayne Bay its home.
We have a great tradition at the Bacardi Cup. For 92 years, the best of the best sailors have been coming to race in the Bacardi Cup. The special part about Bacardi Cup is that anybody can come and test themselves against the best sailors in the world. We have had an amazing relationship with the star class, and it's something that we want to see go deep in the future. It is one of the most prestigious races in all the world.
Bacardi Cup is very important for the star class. Bacardi was always a good sponsor. This is the 92nd edition of Bacardi Cup, so this is really tradition. And we always have a very good relationship to the Bacardi family and the company. And here at this regatta, the best sailors in the world will join the race, and you can see on the starting list the top 10 boats. They are all Olympic sailors, world champions, so it's a big event.
In 2018, the event's organising committee extended an invitation beyond just the star class to embrace other high-profile one-design fleets. This year, along with the Star class, the J70, Melges 24, Viper 640 and Flying Tiger classes will be competing, meaning a total of 500 sailors participating in this 92nd edition of the event.
We're really proud to be able to host the Bacardi Cup Invitational Regatta. It's been very exciting to see sailors in from around the world come here to Miami, and the docks are full, and then they head out on Biscayne Bay, and the weather's been ideal. I was able to go out and watch the races today and just see the movement. For me, it's really exciting.
For most of the week, we had strong winds of up to 20 knots, challenging the competitors' skills in a series of demanding races with no room for mistakes. It was all about strength, stamina, and tactics, with only the most determined sailors taking the chance to go clear on the leaderboard.
The reason I'm saying the regatta is obviously because I sail these boats a lot. And obviously the competition is really tough. There's really good European boats, really good American boats. The wind has been really, really tricky. So we're trying to stay up there. Today we had a great day, thank God. Yesterday was a really tough one, so hopefully we can end strong tomorrow.
However, the Bacardi Cup is not only about racing. With the Bacardi family sponsoring the event for almost 100 years, spectacular parties were held every evening, allowing the sailors to relax and have some fun after a long day of fierce competition. All the classes attended to celebrate sailing with a taste of Bacardi rum and the exceptional cocktails prepared by the Bacardi specialists.
It's not only the technical agenda to be sailing in Biscayne Bay with such a high-level competition, but the camaraderie, the parties we have after the race, people drinking the traditional Bacardi rum and discussing about the race. So it's a good opportunity from different generations, new sailors with famous names like Paul Caird and some other strong names that sail the Starboat. So it's a very nice, very unique competition we find here at the Bacardi Cup.
It's a typical Bacardi Cup with very high level of competition. This year we also have SSL Star Sailors League points up for grabs, which makes it even more competitive. But the Bacardi Cup is an institution. It's something that's been around for a long, long time. It's recognized throughout the sailing world as one of the most coveted trophies in sailing, and I think that brings out the best competition and the best people.
After the first few days of Star Class sailing, it was time for all classes to hit the waters of South Florida. Coral Reef Yacht Club, Shaker Leg Miami, Biscayne Bay Yacht Club and US Sailing Center were filled with top-level sailors ready to bring their A-game and claim the much-desired podium spots. Once again, there was no shortage of international participation in the Bacardi Cup. Let's see what attracts sailors from all over the world to Miami.
There are sort of two real reasons that we come. One is that it's 3 degrees at home and it's 23 degrees out here. And the other is that the competition with the American J70 fleet is great. So if the Brits are going to get ourselves into good shape to compete at the Worlds in Torbay at the end of the summer, then we've got to come over here and race against the best guys.
It's like a mini world. It's great. I mean, it's really high level. You know, we were just nipping at their heels and trying to hang and doing the best we could. But yeah, it's great competition. It's the best you'll find anywhere.
The week was filled with dramatic battles in all the classes, leaving little room for error as anyone could climb the leaderboard until the last day of the event. After the completion of the Star Class races, Eric Doyle and Payson Infelice conquered the 92nd Bacardi Cup with a very consistent performance over the week and wrote their names into the history of the regatta.
I think the key was we've been working really hard and we're going really fast upwind. We've been sailing together a long time, so things, you know, we know each other really well. We know how to help each other. Teamwork is great. We've gotten a little bit of extra speed lately that's really helped out, so we didn't really have to take a lot of risk, and we could just be confident in what we were doing all the time.
The winner in the very strong fleet of the J70 class was the boat Catapult, and the Melges 24 fleet crowned the boat Bombarda as champion, while in the Viper 640, Evil Hiss was the fastest boat of the week, and Neon was the winner amongst the Flying Tigers. There was no better way to wrap up this amazing week of sailing than with an exceptional closing ceremony hosted by Shaker Leg. All participants from 5 unique fleets were there to celebrate the winners, enjoy the Bacardi hospitality, and book their places for the 93rd edition of the regatta.